In this short film, I will be explaining some theories of evolution, as well as showing you some animals that are now extinct.
What's that coming over the hill? Is it a monster? Is it a monster?
Evolution is when a species changes and develops over time. This can be due to a number of things, such as adaptation and natural selection. The species we will be looking at are arranged in the order they became lost to our world, from their eldest to the most recent. The giant ground sloth were a large and powerful mammal that became extinct around 10,000 years ago. They lived in what we now call South America. Their thick fur and large beastly structure protected them from predators. Their closest living relatives are the anteater and armadillo. One theory as to why the ground sloth became extinct is there were a large amount of predators active in South America at that time, and the sloth wasn't able to defend itself well enough. It is also possible the vegetation changed after the last ice age, caused them to starve to death, or weakened them against predators. The Smilodons were large, fearsome cats which died out around 10,000 years ago. They were known for their dagger-like teeth and their size. Their jaw could open up to 120 degrees, almost twice that of a lion's. Its large, sharp teeth meant the Smilodon could prey on animals much larger than itself. The Smilodon died out after the Ice Age, probably due to lack of food. After the Ice Age, vegetation pattern changed and many animals died of starvation. This disrupted the food chain, and with few animals to eat, the Smilodon didn't survive long. It is possible that the Smilodon could have become trapped in newly formed tar pits while desperately trying to eat smaller animals already trapped there. The dodo was a tropical bird that lived on the island of Mauritius. Although it was a bird, it couldn't fly. This was because the dodo had no predators on the island, and over time its ability to fly was lost. The dodo became extinct around 1680. This was due to man's arrival on the island of Mauritius. The travellers who settled on the island brought with them wild boar, which soon began to hunt the bird. As the dodo have evolved with no predators around, they were unable to defend themselves from this sudden threat, and soon became extinct. It wasn't just the boar that would eat the dodos. The travellers also found the dodo was easy to capture, and for a time would eat the bird, despite reports that they didn't taste particularly good. The Tasmanian wolf was the largest carnivorous marsupial. It had a pouch like a kangaroo, a head like a wolf, and stripes like a tiger. It was called a wolf due to its hunting technique. It would chase its prey until it could no longer run, before using its immensely strong jaws to kill. Their jaw could open up to 180 degrees and could snap the skull of its prey with a single bite. The wolf began to prey upon farmers' sheep, and in 1888 the Tasmanian government offered money to anyone who killed them. By 1914, 2,268 kills were recorded, and their numbers were dangerously low. The last Tasmanian wolf died in 1936 in captivity. By looking at extinct animals, we can appreciate just how fragile life is, and how even the smallest changes in environment or outside interference can have a devastating effect upon a species. The creatures that are with us today represent only 1% of the animals that have ever existed. Unfortunately for many species, man has developed quicker than evolution, and our interference across the world is causing perfectly evolved animals to become extinct. Demands for exotic food, luxurious furs, tusks, and horns are causing the unnecessary extinction of animals. Evolution is often called survival of the fittest, and it's true that every living thing has evolved to survive.